The City of Sault Ste. Marie is looking for people with professional accounting, auditing, legal, or municipal experience for the city's 2018 Municipal Election Compliance Audit Committee. Members of council, either school board, city, or board employees, and candidates running for office in the 2018 municipal election aren't eligible for these jobs. Successful applicants will be asked to agree in writing that they will not work for or provide advice to any candidate in the upcoming municipal election. Application forms are available at the City Clerk's Department, or you can go to saultstemarie.ca. Appointments are for a 4-year term. Canada will rejoin face-to-face negotiations with the United States and Mexico today after the two continental partners reached a bilateral deal that raised fresh concerns about the fate of the North American Free Trade Agreement. U.S. President Donald Trump announced yesterday that his administration and Mexico agreed on a trade framework with the potential for big implications for Canada. He insisted the U.S.-Mexican progress created the foundation for an overhaul or perhaps the termination of the three-country agreement. He extended an invitation to Ottawa to join what he cast as American-Mexican negotiations that have stretched through the summer without Canadian officials even at the table. In doing so, he also hit Canada with a threat. If the country doesn't become part of the new trade deal, he would enact devastating tariffs on automotive imports. Following Trump's announcement, Foreign Affairs Minister Chrystia Freeland canceled the rest of a planned week-long diplomatic trip to Europe so she could travel to Washington to re-enter high-level talks. Canada has been away from the NAFTA bargaining table since in-person trilateral talks paused in May. Prime Minister Trudeau has insisted his government will only sign a deal that's good for Canada. Canada had been expecting the U.S. and Mexico to focus mainly on their bilateral issues, but they agreed on matters including intellectual property, digital trade, labor, and financial services. The new deal would last 16 years with reviews every 6. The Mackinac Bridge Authority says there will be some changes to the bridge walk this year. The most significant change is that the walk will now start from both ends of the bridge, eliminating the need for buses transporting participants from Mackinac City to St. Ignace. Walkers will be able to start from either end of the bridge and walk toward the center and turn around to finish. Or you could walk the entire length of the bridge from either end, but you have to reach the midpoint before 10 a.m. and arrange for your own transportation. Also, you could walk the entire length of the bridge, turn around and walk back. Again, hitting the middle by 10 a.m. and arranging for your own transportation. The bridge will be closed to public traffic from 6:30 a.m. until noon on Labor Day, September 3rd. Buck a Beer went into effect in Ontario yesterday, fulfilling one of Doug Ford's promises from the spring election campaign. But his government said it would be a while before it acted on a pledge to make beer and wine available in corner stores across the province. Ford's finance minister said the Tory government was busy focusing on other matters, but promised that the corner store promise was still on the agenda.
I tell you, when I go across Ontario, you know, we put this out there. It's important, but here, health, education, everything's important. All I heard everywhere I went was buck a beer, buck a beer, buck a beer. So sometimes the media, ourselves even, we live in a bubble, and you don't realize some of the kitchen table issues that people want to get done. Everyone wants lower hydro, what we're doing. Everyone wants less regulation. Everyone wants lower taxes that we're doing. But a simple thing like a buck a beer, it goes along.